Well, definitely. I mean, I remember I made 200,000 up to that point. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great by any standards. And to go, next thing you know, to be considered one of the best players in the world at the time, it's like, won one tournament. I mean, granted, it's the biggest tournament in the world, but it's just the way it is. I mean, you just strive to play for these majors. And I think what happened a couple years after, I just focused so much on the majors, I kind of forgot about all the other tournaments. And I just played poorly because of that. Maybe before Augusta, I'm trying to hit these high draws and stuff instead of just playing my game. And then when I get there, just play my game, and that's good enough. And it took a couple years to learn that, that's for sure. Oh, way better, way better. I think I can hit all the shots now that I feel like I need to hit. Um, the only thing then that maybe was a little bit, my putting was a little more consistent then than it is now. Maybe it's because I'm young, you just don't care. Now you're thinking about every little thing. You get so many thoughts in your head. Back then it was just all feel. I'm still very much a feel putter, but overall, I'd say I'm a much better player. Mentally better. Don't let anything bother me. I mean, there I didn't that week, but after that I definitely did. But for most six on, I feel like my game's there week in and week out, making cuts more consistently, um, having better finishes. So I've definitely gotten better since then. Well, I mean, it's a unique thing because it's on that rotation. The U.S. Open may not get back around as much, but the British Open, if you win, you pretty much know you're going to go back there within the next 10 years. So, yeah, it's going to be very unique. It's going to be something different. Haven't really defended a title out here other than the British going to a different course, but because the two tournaments of 106 were non-existent the next year, so it's going to be kind of new territory for me. But my mindset, I'm going to try to keep it as low key as possible and just go out there and play golf and try not to think, oh, I did this last time or I did that last time. I'm just going to try to do what I've been doing all year and the last couple of years and just play golf. And it's definitely a unique experience too. I mean, there's going to be people, I'm sure it's going to be, I remember in '04, everywhere I went, media's right there and the fans are all over you and stuff like that. So I'm sure it's going to be a bit like that now, but I've got 7 more years of experience since then, so I think I can handle it. Well, I didn't. It was funny. It was all on my own and my wife's decision. We talked about it. We had such a great time. We played a couple events later in the year over in Europe, and we just enjoyed it. And we had a lot of fun doing it. And so that was one of the reasons. Second reasons, I just felt with the open play, in Europe, I felt like I should play a few events over there each year. Being an Open champion, I just felt like it was the right thing to do. It's probably the most world-watched tournament in the world, and I just felt like by showcasing your talents around the world was probably the most proper thing to do. And it's a lot of fun. I mean, to travel, get to see. Not many people our age at the time got to do what we could do. Go see, go to Paris, Germany, Japan, Thailand, all these great places. So it was a lot of fun. The biggest thing for me was just how I handled it. We talked about it just a few minutes ago, but just being able to keep your composure, I've seen a few clips of it since, just watching it here and there with family, and just how, it just didn't really show it on my face. But the two, I was having fun. It was like there was no pressure on me. If I win, I win. If I don't, the next day, no one's going to remember, a year from now, no one's going to remember my name, basically, if you don't win. So. But if you do win, of course, everybody's going to remember who you are. But yeah, that was, fondest memory is just the bond that my wife and I had that week and how much fun we had. And then, just how I composed myself out there. I just love links golf. So just going back to play links golf, brings goosebumps to me. Carnoustie, Birkdale, St. Andrews, Troon, all those courses. And some I played great on, some I didn't. But just going there, it's such a unique experience. I mean, we only get to play on it 8 rounds a year if you go over there and play early and play a lot of golf. So it's just a lot of fun to do. And that's the most thing I'm looking forward to. I mean, sometimes I don't even know how I'm playing. You're having so much fun. You're hitting shots you never hit before. You're hitting 8-iron from 50 yards and you're trying to bump it in there. It's just fun. You wouldn't do that here. Never think about doing that. You just grab your lob wedge out and hit it.